Before this video gets started, I just want to say in the very beginning of the video, you're going to hear a loud fan, but it's not going to be the whole video. It's just a couple minutes in the very beginning, so I'm very sorry. Just skip over that if you want to, and keep on watching the video. This video is for entertainment purposes only. What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandy. I post anti-MLM videos, DoorDash related videos, trying things videos, workout things where I copy other workouts and see how it works. But in today's video, I will be doing another anti-MLM video. If you don't know what an MLM is, it's a multi-level marketing company. Look it up if you'd like. If you ever want a video talking about it, then I will. I feel like a lot of people know what it is, but I know there's still a lot of people that don't know what MLMs are, so I'll have what an MLM actually is down in the description for you, and maybe I'll link like an article or something talking about it just so you have more info if you don't know what it is. But if you've happened to come across this video, you probably know what it is, so I figured I'm just gonna kind of skip over that and we're just gonna jump right into this video. So in this video, we're gonna be reacting to 3 different videos and 2 screenshots that I got from Instagram and Facebook. So I'm going to go over the videos first, at least a couple of them, and maybe I'll throw in a couple screenshots. But I'm gonna go over the first video, what the title is about. This one is a husband and wife, and I believe they're husband and wife. I think they said that in the video. I can't remember, to be quite honest with you, but I'm gonna scoot over, I'm gonna pop it up. I'm also gonna turn the AC off because it's really loud. And before I get started, I just wanna say that I will pause it when I feel like I need to make a comment, or if I feel like I should just wait till the end. If it's a short video, I'll do that. This video is like 6.5 minutes long, so it's a little long, but not super long. We have a longer video we're gonna be watching.
Hi guys! Welcome to this morning's video of Us Unfiltered. If you guys have been tuning in throughout the last couple of days, we so appreciate you. It's been an honor sharing everyone's perspectives. And we have another one for you today. So for those of you on here who don't know me, my name is I am a former hairstylist turned full-time work-at-home mom thanks to this business. But when I look back on the first couple of days of me being like, oh, I want to do this guy was a big factor in my reason to finally click enroll. And he has been my biggest supporter throughout the last couple of years, 3 years now, 3 years. So I was just going to let him share some answers to some common questions that we get from significant others and kind of let him share what things have looked like for him over the past 3 years. So our first, oh, looky, power couple. Thanks, Beth. So the first question we kind of get, and also for me, you know, what made you think that giving RNF a try was going to be smart for us when I came home with the idea of this opportunity?
Definitely, you just kind of read the numbers for me, the kind of money that was able to be made and the commissions and the percentages, and it just made perfect sense to me on a business level. It just made perfect sense.
Yeah, low startup, high return.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that. If you didn't hear what he said that it made perfect sense because of the numbers. This is for Rodan and Fields. I did a little research. I looked up the 2019 income disclosure for Rodan and Fields. I'm gonna pop it up right here. It's very hard to read, probably. I'll try to make it as big as I possibly can, but it's probably gonna be hard. But I'm gonna let you know that for there's different tiers. So they have like an average annual 2019, a median annual, and then just the total annual payments tier. I'm gonna go off of the average and give them the benefit of the doubt because that one is higher. But still, once you see this, you're gonna be like, what numbers are you talking about? Like, what numbers are you talking about? So let me tell you. And there's a lot to go over. I didn't read this whole thing, but I read quite a bit, and it's just unbelievable. So the highest tier says $1,201,944. The percent of those paid consultants that get that is 0.00%. And then if you look at the bottom, because it has little asterisk marks, it says 0.00% represents 70 consultants who earned an average of 1,200,000 blah 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 in 2019. 70 consultants. 70. There are a lot of Rodan and Field consultants, so for 70 to not even be 0.00%, that is really not good if you think about it. And then it just goes downhill from here. Just wait. So then the next tier it drops a lot to 339,045. The percent of that is 0.10%. Not even 1%. 0.1%. 0.1%. Not 1%. 0.1%. So like 1/10 of a percent. That's Pretty bad, if you ask me. And then it goes down to 152,808. 0.2%. 0.2%. Still not 1% of people. And then it goes down to 70,000. Okay? It went down by over half. $70,000. Do you know how much this is? How much percent? 0.2% as well. 0.2%. 70,000. Okay. Let's keep going. Now we're getting down to 34,000. Okay? That would be not even $3,000 a month, because that's 36,000. So that even is still only 0.5% of people. Not 5%, 0.5% of people. Okay, now it just gets really bad. $14,920. 2.3%. By the way, you guys, this is annually, not monthly. No. Annually, per year. This is how much, and that was 2.3% of people make $14,000. That's barely over $1,000 per month. Just keep that in mind. Then we have $6,881. 5%. That's around $500 per month. Okay. And then we have $2,314. 24.6%. Here's the last one. $306 per year. You know how much percent that is? You can see it. 67.1%. I feel like that's enough said. I would like to know what numbers he's talking about, because if I showed this to my boyfriend, he'd be like, doesn't seem very likely that we're going to make anything. If anything, we're probably going to make nothing or lose money. You know, because you want to buy the products to try the products, because they act like they're just so great, you're going to want to keep buying them. How are you going to support buying these products if you're not making any money? You're just going to be spending all of it on the products. To me, I don't understand what he's talking about by that was the best. Like, the numbers made them want to do it. What numbers are they talking about? Because it's very unlikely you're going to hit that 1 million mark. Only 70 people did out of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. I think they have over 100,000 consultants. So that's a lot of people to try to be up there with, you know. So I just wanted to put that into perspective. It also says right here that the top 1% were paid more than $26,096 annually. That's still not very good. Like, for this to be something that they're talking about as such a great thing, opportunity, it's just not that great when they talk about financial freedom and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not financial freedom. And then top 10% were paid more than $4,327 annually. This is all facts, by the way. This is not just me making stuff up. You can see this. I didn't make this. Top 50% were paid more than $466 annually. So I just like to know what is so great about it, because I really don't. I don't know. I don't understand it. So please, if someone could tell me, I would be so appreciative of you, because I'm confused. So let's just continue with this video.
And quick return if you do it right.
Yeah. So that being said, you know, I jumped in and started working right away, and you started using the products with me right away. So when did it click that, like, yes, this was a smart decision, not just in the moment, but for a long-term opportunity for our family?
So aside from the fact that the products worked incredibly well, which I really, really like, because I used Proactive and it didn't work for me, but this worked phenomenally. Actually cured something that Proactive kind of screwed up in my face. We got, again, that rate of return where we made the money back pretty much right away. Within the first few months, we were already paid off on what we'd put into it.
So I'm not sure how much it costs to put into what they're talking about, but I know a lot of them are just a couple $100s. So are they saying that it took them a few months to make a couple $100s? I don't know. That's why I'm confused what they're talking about. So I don't know, because we have no proof of how much they make, so it's kind of hard to say, but just thought that was a little odd, because right away and a few months are definitely not the same thing. Like, right away I would say is 3 days or like a week or something, and then a few months, I mean, a few months could be like 3 months to like 9 months or even longer. So I don't know. 9 months to me is not right away making your money back.
So it's just like, oh, this is obvious. Why, I'm really glad that we did this.
Yeah, awesome. And it's been fun to kind of do it the last 3 years too. So have fun, make money. So what's it been like for you the last 3 years? You know, I feel like I get on here all the time and I talk about hitting different promotions and treating my team to different things, but what's it been like for you kind of behind the scenes?
It's been cool to watch you grow yourself as well as your business. It's been a really good experience for you, and to me, the fact that you get to be home with the girls, it's it's just phenomenal to watch, just to see them grow and have you around all the time, and it's fantastic. I wouldn't have wished for anything else.
I love you. So if you could give advice to anyone else's significant other, like current consultants or people thinking about joining, if you could give them any advice in helping people like just support their significant other on this journey, what would it be?
Do it. I mean, pull the trigger. Be supportive as you can. Believe in your significant other. Believe in yourself. Believe that this company, if you put the right effort into it and you do it the right way, it can absolutely work for you and for anyone that's willing to put that effort forth. And I think definitely be that support, be that factor that if they're sitting there questioning themselves, just tell them, hey, like, you do this. Like, you got this. It's all you. It's no worries.
All right, and then, like I said at the beginning of this video, you know, I knew that I wanted to do this, and I knew that this opportunity had the potential to change our lives. You know, with that 60-day money-back guarantee, we kind of talked about it like, I'm either going to fall in love with this business and change our lives with it, or I'll figure out that it's not for me and return my business kit and get a full refund while keeping any commission that I made. But I was still nervous about that initial, like, oh my gosh, we're actually going to do this. We're going to invest in a business kit and start a business.
So I had to stop it there just for a second because there's a couple things I wanted to cover. I was going to wait till the end, but I don't want to forget because there's a couple different things. So she said, I want to start this business, my own business. I've said this a couple times now, but it's really not your business. Yes, you are making money, I guess. You're claiming to make a good amount of money, okay. But it's still not your business. When you sign up, you're not just, like, if it was that easy just to create your literal own business, everyone would be doing it. Everyone would just be making their own businesses. But then, you know, that doesn't happen. So it's just, this is not your business. You are signing up to work for a business that already has a name. Were you able to change the name? No. Were you able to create the products? No. Not at all. Can I Google it and see your name pop up? No. I don't. Not as the owner, not as the CEO. And also when I see people put like CEO of my own business, it's like, what are you talking about? I don't know. And the companies will say anything to these distributors just to get them to feel good inside. Honestly, that's how I feel. I truly feel that way, that the companies just don't even care. They just say whatever that will make the people feel good. He was saying something about like just being supportive and stuff. And I don't know. I've seen someone else, and it was a really interesting video. If I can find it, I'll link it below. It was another anti-MLM girl, and she was with her boyfriend, or husband, I think, husband, and they were talking about it when she was in an MLM and how he felt about it. It's a longer video, but I watched it all, and it was interesting, so I'll probably link that below for you guys. And it was just interesting to see how he felt about it after they're not in it, and like, he said he was supportive, but he didn't really think it was a great idea, and so it's just weird to see. You can be supportive, but also not think it's a good idea, and not, like, just because you say your significant other, whether it's a guy or girl, like if my boyfriend was to come to me and say, I want to join It Works, for example, I would straight up tell him I think that's a very bad idea, because most people look at the income disclosure statements. First of all, most people don't make a lot of money, probably going to lose money, not a great idea. I will be supportive of you, but really don't want you to do that. Like, I won't be supportive of that. I'm going to tell you you shouldn't do it, so don't get mad at me if you lose money. That's what I would say. And I would also not, personally, even if I am your loved one and you're in my family, I'm not going to give you my money towards that. It's not your business. It's not something that all my money will be going to you. It's going to be going to you a little bit, and then it's going to be going to the people above you and whoever recruited you and all the people above you in the pyramid. So you don't have to be supportive in that sense of like being their yes man, okay, because that could lead them to financial failure. So just think about that. Not everyone is going to have financial success. Like I already said in the income disclosure for Rodan and Fields, I think that speaks like massively of how great people do on here. So let's keep going. It's almost over, and then I'm going to show you a screenshot.
I remember we were actually on our way to celebrate our second wedding anniversary when you were like, we've got to do this. So you really gave me the courage that I needed to just take that jump and dive in. So for anyone else who's nervous about investing in themselves and investing in this business,
there are way better ways to invest in yourselves. Just FYI, there's a lot of different things where you'll probably make more money. Like I said, open a Roth IRA, put a few thousand in there, however much you can afford every now and then, max it out. You'll be set for when you're older, okay? It's just a better idea. Look into the stock market if you like that type of stuff. I really like the stock market. Do that type of stuff. try. I mean, there's definitely a chance of losing money, but just like there is in this business, and you don't have to consistently buy stock, okay? Just saying, there's other options out there for you. You don't need to just join an MLM. Create your own business, okay? If it costs a little extra to create a business that you have total control over, I would say go for it, because then it actually is your business.
What would you say to them?
Seems simple to me.
I mean, kind of the same thing as the last one. It's do it. It's always going to be worth it to invest in yourself, and especially when it comes to starting your own business, like with RNF, like it's a worthy investment, and it's worth putting your effort and time into. And as soon as you do it, you're going to see, that this is a worthy avenue and a worthy venture to take part in.
That's pretty much the end of that one, so I'm just going to cut it off. They just talk a little bit more. But the ending there, it's like, it's a worthy investment. Tell it to the people that have lost money in it or have made nothing. Many percent of people that have made under $14,000, which is a huge amount. It was like, how much? Like 90? Or even more. It was like 90-something% of people. That's horrible. Let's move on from that one. I'm going to show you a screenshot first. I don't want it to just be video, screenshot. So I'll post a screenshot in between here. So this one was something I saw on Facebook that was shared by someone on Facebook. And I just wanted to go over it really fast. It's right here. I'm just going to read it to you. It says, Kylie Jenner releases a lip gloss. People buy it. Michael Jordan puts out a new shoe. People buy it. Matthew McConaughey is the spokesman for a car and people want it. Dre has new headphones. People buy them. Oprah promotes a weight loss program. People jump on board. Friend or family member starts a new business. People are wary of buying it and get annoyed by a Facebook message. What's wrong with this picture? Why are we so quick to support someone we don't know who has plenty of money, but we have a million reasons not to support someone who we know living a regular lifestyle? When you support direct sales and small businesses, you are supporting families you know feed their kids, pay their rent, and find happiness and success in their new business adventure. So next time you see a friend posting about their business, give them a quick like or a comment. You don't have to buy their products. It helps us to gain more exposure for our businesses. This had 81 likes on it, 38 shares. I just want to tell you what I think is wrong with this, because personally, I don't think everything she said on here is wrong, but hear me out, because the thing is, they always include small businesses in this as if MLMs are small businesses, when in fact they are really technically not your own business. But these technically aren't your own businesses. So when they throw that in there, it's like, okay, but it's not really your own business. So it's just another company. And that company does make a lot of money. So for them to say, oh, all these people that already make a lot of money, it's like your company makes a shit ton of money too. So I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you're not making enough. That's the problem, because you're not this real business owner. So I'm still like baffled. But anyways, yes, a lot of these people, like Kylie Jenner, blah, blah, not everyone buys it, but that's how it is with everything. When something comes out with something new or someone that is popular, that's how it is. Personally, I don't really buy a lot of that stuff. Everything you named, this person named, have not bought. I think I bought a Kylie lip kit when I was like 16 and it first came out. Wasn't a huge fan, never bought it again. But yeah, people were talking about it and were like, oh God, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm going to try it. These other things, I personally haven't bought all those. So for you to say like, oh, you're going to buy this and this, but you're not going to want to try my stuff, it's just kind of a bad assumption to make. And so, yeah, people get annoyed seeing MLM stuff. People get annoyed getting messages. Like in my last anti-MLM video, I got a message from a girl who was literally telling me, I love your baby, yet I didn't have a baby, and she realized it and took that part out, deleted the message, resent it. So it's just annoying. Like, it's very unauthentic. Why would I want to give my money to someone who does not care about me? All they care about is making money. Like, that's all I feel when I get a message from someone that do not know me. They just care about making money off of me. And I would support someone who's a friend of mine that has a small business if it's stuff that I like. Give them a like and a comment if I liked it. But I don't like MLMs. I don't like their structure. So no, that is something I won't support. I know it's something a lot of people who watch these type of videos, who have been in MLMs, that got out of it, who have friends that they just don't agree with, feel the same way. And they have their own reasons. And you can't change people's minds about it, because there's a lot of reasons as to why people don't like MLMs. Like, I don't get it. So I don't have a lot to say about that one. It's just frustrating. So let's move on to another video. I'm going to save the longest video for last, because if you don't want to watch it, then you can just kind of get out of the video. But let's start this one.
Hey y'all, so the other day somebody asked me why I decided to partner with Rodan Fields despite the fact that I have a really solid and wonderful career in healthcare as a nurse anesthetist. So I wanted to hop on here and share that real quick because I figured that it's probably a question that a lot of people have that maybe you're afraid to ask. So first of all, I was approaching 30 and I needed to get on some skincare products that really worked. I had always only washed my face with water. And so I knew that I needed to start fighting aging and...
Okay, sorry, really fast. This will probably be the one time I pause this video. She said I needed to start caring about my skincare because I'm approaching 30. I used to only wash my face with water. There's a lot of products other than water. I heard that and I was like, wait, what? There's a lot of products. Probably something at Walmart would work better than water because that doesn't really do anything for you very much, you know? Like, you didn't need to just go and jump into an MLM. I mean, there's a lot of other options. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Thought it was a weird comment. Kind of weird. I've never just washed my face with water. I always use something. Even if it's micellar water, it's not just water. I also wonder how true that is, like, were you only washing your face with water? I just don't hear people do that very often, so I don't know. I want to put that out there.
To fight a lot of the sun damage that I already had. So first of all, I thought that it was just a genius investment that I needed anyways. Second of all, I needed a tax deduction, and partnering with this company gives you a home-based business tax deduction, which means you get to write off things that you're already spending money on. Cell phone bill, internet bill, your skincare, your business kit. The third reason was I realized that I didn't have a plan B, and a backup plan is just always smart, you guys. My family relies on my income. Literally, if I was put out and I didn't have a backup plan and I was unable to work or unable to pull an income, my family would suffer, my kids would suffer, my husband would suffer. It would not be good. So I realized I needed to have something in place.
I just want to say, I don't know their circumstances, and I'm not trying to say anything here. Like, I'm not saying the husband should always work, but if you are needing to have a backup plan, then I do think it would probably be a good idea for you both to have a job. You know, just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say anything that's going to step on people's toes. But personally, I would want my boyfriend to have a job or husband to have a job if we have kids, and it's not just all on me. Like, that would be a lot of stress to have kids and have to be the one making money, and like, if you lost your job, then you're just screwed. I don't know. That, to me, kind of would be stressful. I wouldn't be looking to an MLM. I'd be like, buddy, get your butt to work, okay? I need your help.
God forbid anything ever happened, that I could flexibly work from home and that could be willed to my children. And that is Rodan & Fields. So the other reason is just the stats and facts of the company. After I read them, regardless of what excuses I was able to come up for myself, I just could not deny how amazing the facts and stats were in the future growth of the company and where it's going. The other reason, the last reason is...
I'm sorry, I'm pausing this a lot more than I thought I would. Am I reading the wrong statistics? The wrong income disclosures? I'm genuinely concerned. Am I reading the wrong Rodan & Fields one? Because to me, the one I showed you earlier, they're mind-blowing, but a negative mind blow. I don't even know what to say. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't know how you could look at that and think this is a good idea.
Honestly, that even though I love my job, I love healthcare, I love helping, I have to log more time at work. Just like most of you, whether corporate or healthcare, you're essentially chained to the time clock. You have to go to work to make money. And I have found that throughout, the past 10 years of me working in healthcare, that I have missed out on a lot of stuff with my family and with my husband and my girls, and I don't want to forever be missing out. I don't want to forever be chained to the time clock. I don't want to work until I'm 65. So although I love what I do, I would love to cut back at work. And so the only way around that is to build something up while I'm working my full-time job. And this opportunity is able to be worked in the nooks and crannies. So I'm able to continue working my full-time job and to build this up so that I can keep pulling back at work. And I'm already able to do so, which is a wonderful thing. I'm already paying down debt faster. I'm already making steps to do those things that I need to. Those are the reasons why I decided to partner with the doctors despite my great career, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope that it's helpful.
So, don't really have much to say other than everything I just said, not really much to add to that one. So I'm just going to move on to the last screenshot, and then we have that last video. So this is also from Facebook, and I think this is from the same person as the last screenshot. So here it is. It says, "All right, guys, listen up. Not working? Need extra income? Or are you working full-time but still want to make more money? Talk to me. I seriously do nothing but make a couple posts a day on my social media. That's it. That's all you do is make like 2 posts a day on social media. You don't go message people. You don't like message 100 people a day like they tell you to do. You don't do that. No. Okay. And it never has costed me. I think they meant to say cost. And it has never cost me a single red cent. Great people, tons of fun, great products, and I make money. It was a simple yes for me. These products are selling so fast that we are having trouble keeping up. Please share this. Tag me in it. Come be a part of our awesome team. Come join me now. You're already on your phone posting on Facebook, right? That's exactly what I do. You don't pay anything at all. Work from your phone, anytime and anywhere. Sell, rank up, win free trips. Amazing support system. You'll never be alone. Easy sign up and simple trainings. Build your own team to become more successful. Work at your own pace. What more could you ask for in a job? Message me to sign on today. Make sure you friend me so I can get you the info. Okay, just a couple little quick things I want to say so this video isn't outrageously long because it's already going to be probably one of my longer ones. Work from your phone anytime and anywhere. You're going to be needing to work from your phone like constantly. The whole couple posts a day. If you post twice a day, your upline is going to be yelling at you, being like, you need to post more. Maybe not yelling, depends on who they are. But from a lot of people's experiences, it's not fun and they get mad at them. So it's probably going to be not really all on your own time. I mean, yeah, you can just not do it, but you won't be making anything. And then sell, rank up, win free trips. The trips, they're not really free. Like, they're really not that free. Most of them aren't that free. You have to pay. I mean, you have to get so high in the rank for them to even be free. And then usually I've heard they put you in a crappy hotel room and you want to usually get a higher one or a better one so then it looks better. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been on it. I've just heard a ton of negative things about it. And then you're usually working the whole time too. You're just messaging people, taking photos for the Instagram, for the content. I think this is the last thing I'll say about it. Amazing support system. You can look this up. Look up Reddit posts about it. Look up a lot of things you can find about this. A lot of people who have been in these have said that, yes, it seems like you're making friends. People are so nice. But if you ever want to get out of it, people are this quick to turn on you. And they will pretty much just cut you out, talk crap about you. Also not saying everyone, but a majority of them have came out and said that bad thing, that these people will talk pretty negatively about them because they left, because they gave up on their dream, because they weren't making money. So yes, they got out of it so they didn't lose more money, but then it's also hurting your pocket. So just think about that. Let's move on from there because that's all I got to say. So this video is a long one and it's in 2 parts, so it might be a little weird here because I'm gonna have 2 different videos, but I'll try to keep it not so weird with my editing. So here we go.
Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video because I have so many people come to me all the time asking me about
This girl is super pretty, by the way.
business, asking me about what I do, wondering if they can do it too, and so I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the common misconceptions, I guess, about this business or reasons why people say that they can't do what I do. And so it's funny because a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about are things that I used to think too before I joined this business. So I kind of want to share with you what I've learned since joining and how it's changed my perspective on the things that I used to think were true too. So we'll start with the number one reason why people say that they cannot do what I do, and it's that they don't have the money to join. And guys, whenever I joined this business, I did not have the money to get started either. I was so broke. I put gas and groceries on credit cards. I was going to school full time. I was working 2 jobs. There was no other way I could make money by getting a 3rd job. I had 0 extra time to do that. And so I was super, super broke. Whenever I found out that I had to pay $99 to join this business, I thought that that would take me forever to come up with the money to do that. And what I found was, number one, that $99 to start a business is literally nothing.
You're not starting your own business.
If you were to start a brick and mortar business, so let's say a restaurant or a boutique.
You mean a real business? Okay. You can also start online businesses, just FYI.
Or something like that, any type of building type business, you're going to end up paying thousands and thousands, sometimes hundreds of.
Doesn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars to start your own online business. Just want to say that as well. It could be pretty cheap. It can be cheaper than some of these MLMs. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know.
thousands of dollars to get it started, not to mention the overhead fee of paying employees, of, you know, if it's a restaurant, the food that you have to buy, the plates, the silverware, the things that break, you know, the equipment, all of these things that you have to pay for monthly. We don't have to pay for that. You know, we're able to do our business and the products are
Because it's not your own business. So you don't have to pay those, you know, fees.
actually shipped directly from our company to the consumer, to the people who order from you. You don't have to keep inventory. You don't have to ship products out and spend all your time in the post office, or, you know, hope that you have the right products that people want. People want, need what we have. They order from your website. The company ships it directly to them. It's so simple. And the $99 for me, whenever I got to thinking about it, for me to not have $99 to do something that I wanted to do after I was working 65 hours a week, that was a wake-up call to me. So instead of thinking of it as, I don't have the $99, so I can't do this, it was, I don't have the $99, so I need to do this. And it's just a shift in your mindset.
Okay. I do think that's not very good if you are working 65 hours a week and don't have $99. Just, I mean, she's going to say something else that it's going to be like, okay, you obviously had some money if you're able to spend it on that stuff, but we'll get there in a minute. But it's just like, yeah, that's probably not a good thing, but I don't think you should just throw your last bit of money into this or sell stuff like she's about to say just to join this. I think that's horrible advice, because just because you got lucky, if you actually are telling the truth, does not mean everyone will. I've said that 5 million times.
Doing this business because you don't have the $99 to join. It's not a reason why you can, it's a reason why you need to. And so I you know, realized that, and I found a way to make the $100 to get started. I cut back on the coffee that I was getting on my way to school. I cut back on the clothes I was buying. I cut back on eating out. I cut back on so many different things.
If you don't have $99 after working 65 hours a week, then why are you buying coffee every day? Why are you buying clothes out and about all the time? Why are you going out to eat? That doesn't make any sense.
Able to sell clothes on Facebook, guys. It's so easy to do that and make $100 like that. So find the money to get started and do it, because you know that this business is going to change your life. And people are like, well, why does it cost $99 to start? Well, if you got a regular job, like let's say you're going to be a nurse or a school teacher, you have to pay to start that job too. And this is a business, but you're paying to start a job where you are told how much money you make per month or per year.
It's better to have a job where you actually know how much money you're going to be making. I just want to say that because, like I said, income disclosure statements, you're not going to be making all that much money. I feel like I'm a broken record.
And you have no say in that. You don't get to determine if you ever make a bonus. And in this business, you do. But you have to pay money to start that job, too. You have to buy the right shoes to be a nurse. You have to buy scrubs to be a nurse. And you don't get reimbursed for that most of the time. But to be a teacher, you have to buy, you know, dress pants and slacks. And you have to buy books. And you have to buy stuff for your classroom. And you don't get reimbursed for that. It's the exact same thing. So it's just your mindset that's holding you back. So $99, not having the money to get started, that's one of the reasons. Number two, people say they don't have time. If you don't have time to do this business, welcome to the club. I love the fact that we're able to do this business with a busy schedule. That's the beauty of it, because like I said, I didn't have time to go out and get a third job, a fourth job, a fifth job. Like, people don't have time to work that much, especially if you're going to school full time. And so this business allowed me to make money while fitting this business into pockets of time throughout my day. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. You could never actually go clock into a job and work it that way.
Not true. There's probably other things. You could have a real online business and do it like that. I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think you should probably put more time than 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. But however long it takes to send some messages to people. But honestly, no, you can't just have like a super busy schedule, because you're going to want to respond to people if they actually are interested. You're going to... Sorry, my recording cut out because I've been going for half an hour. But you're going to want to respond to people, and you're going to want to be on your phone. So you're going to want to put a lot of time and effort into this if you want to make it profitable. So it's not really just that simple.
But with this business, you can, and I was able to bring in an extra $500 a month about 4 months into my business, and I was able to do that consistently, and I was able to quit my part-time job. So this business has allowed me to have the freedom of time that you see me posting about now. It hasn't always been that way. When I joined this business, I joined for the freedom of time that I have now. And this business has afforded me the opportunity to be able to do that. But before, I was literally running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I did not have any extra time. And so what I love about this business is that you're able to work it into your schedule. You determine how much or how often that you work this business, and your work ethic and your effort write your paychecks. You're able to choose if you want to do this and go, full out, go all in, jump 2 feet in, head first, and you're just like, let's go, let's do this, and you want to run and you want to make thousands of dollars a month, then that's great. You can totally do that, and I'll show you how. But if you're like, you know what?
Thousands of dollars a month, because it's all up to you. It's not about other people wanting to, be your recruit. So, and then she's saying, I'll help you do that. I thought you said you have like no time. So I don't
really have a lot of time. I just want to do this for an extra $100 a month. That's what I joined for, just so I can make $100 for gas and groceries so I don't have to put them on credit cards. You can do that too. And I can show you how to work this into a busy schedule. No one joins this business because we have an extra 6 hours a day with nothing better to do. So we're like, oh, I'll just join this business. No, we're all busy, guys. So you will fit right in, and it's perfect for somebody who's busy because they're actually the most successful because they're talking to the most people throughout the day. Another reason that I hear too lately is, well, I don't have a good, network like you do. I don't have as many followers as you do. When I joined this business, what's funny is I only had about 400 followers, less than 1,000. I don't remember exactly how many it was, but it definitely did not have a comma in there. I started out with just as many followers as a lot of you, but honestly, probably less because it was 2014. Not everybody had Instagram.
So she's been doing this since 2014. Just wanted to say that. So 5 or 6 years. It explains why she is successful, because she did get in it really, really early on. Just in case you didn't catch that.
I didn't have that many followers. That's something that you do through this business. It's called network marketing for a reason, because you network. That's exactly what bloggers do. Do you think that they started blogging with 500,000 followers? No, they work their way up to that, and I'll show you how to do that, but you have to just be willing to learn. You don't have to have a huge network. You just have to have the desire to make an extra income and want to change your life. And if you can do that, you can bring that to the table. I can show you the skill that it takes to grow your followers and to grow your network as a part of network marketing. So you don't have to have a lot of followers. The other thing is, well, so-and-so did this business and it didn't work out for them, so I just don't know if I want to try it because I don't know if it's worth it. Okay. I'm going to try not to get fired up here. Okay, so number one, just because this business didn't work out for someone else does not mean it won't work out for you. You are not them. And I want you to think about somebody maybe you've been in a relationship with in the past, or maybe you're in a relationship now, maybe you're married, I don't know. Whatever you are. So I'm married, so I'll use me as an example. My husband, before he met me, had other girlfriends, and I, before I met my husband, had other boyfriends. Just because my now husband's ex-girlfriends would come up to me and say, you know what, don't date him, so not worth it, did not work out for me, you should definitely never try to date him, whatever. Just because it didn't work out with his exes doesn't mean it's not going to work out with me, and now we're married. And so this business is for everybody, and everybody has the same opportunity whenever they click submit. So the people that are saying that it didn't work.
Oh, what a strange comparison. I just have to say that. I don't see how you can compare love to MLMs. That to me was like, what? And yeah, everyone, by the way, that is so false. Back in 2014, probably having like 400 followers on Instagram when it wasn't a huge thing was pretty good. I'm guessing, like, not horrible, but not amazing, but not bad. So yeah, so people like right now, if you're an influencer, you would have such a higher potential of actually making it, because people that support you would want to help you, because that's just how people are, So yeah, if you go on there and you're not trying to be rude, but like say you don't know a lot of people, it's going to be a lot harder to get your name out there. How are you going to do that? Just by buying ads? Because I've heard they like to have people buy ads, buy followers. I have so seen people that definitely have bought followers. It is so obvious. How do you have over 5,000 followers with 30 likes? I'm not even kidding. I should go over that because I saw someone, I'd have to find them again, that was their numbers. And I was like, that seems a bit fishy. So just know that, yeah, it's not, everyone doesn't just get to start the same. It's not exactly like that if you already have a kind of a boost, that's going to help you make more. Just, I don't get it.
That I'm in, and it has allowed me to pay off $125,000 $5,000 in debt. There's no difference. There's no difference in skill. The only difference is the work ethic. And if you work for it, it will work for you every time. And so I just want to encourage you that their story does not have to be your story. And just because it didn't work out for them doesn't mean that it won't work out for you. And it works for anybody who works for it. So the odds are that they're not with the company anymore. So that's the difference. I am with the company still, so I'm successful because I didn't quit, but they did. And so I just want to encourage you, and maybe you're somebody who did quit the business before and you're interested in doing it again. I would love to help you. But, you know, you can't just say that somebody else did this and it didn't work for them, so it doesn't work for anybody. I'm living proof that it does if you put the work in and if you give it the time that it deserves. The other thing, too, is that there's not enough people in your area, or that you don't know enough people in your area, or that you're from a small town, or that nobody in your area wants to purchase. What's crazy is that I have a distributor, so somebody is on my team from every single state in the entire country. And I have DTs, or, you know, distributors and team members in Australia and Switzerland and Canada and France and Ireland. I'm trying to think of all the places. Like, we're open in so many different countries. So let me put it to you this way. The amount of
If she's talking about all the people under her, no wonder she makes a lot of money. She has a ton of people below her.
distributors that we have actively paid in this company right now is 105,000
Actively paid, look at the income disclosure statements, does not mean they're making good money or a livable wage.
That means is that every single person in all 26 countries that we're open in could fit inside one average sized college football stadium. And so whenever you think that people have already, like, everybody knows about this company, or there's not enough people that want to do this, or everybody already buys it, or no one's interested, or nobody in my area would want this, every single person could fit inside one college football stadium, and that would leave you the rest of the city, the rest of that state, and then the rest of the states in the U.S., plus the other 25 countries that we're open in. And most of the time, whenever I ask somebody if they've heard of this company, they say no. They have no clue what it is. We have huge goals and dreams to compete with Amazon, and so if you're interested in doing this, now's the time to get in, because you're going to be on the cutting edge and the ground floor of what we're doing, and this is the best time for you to get started. We're coming out with new products all the time. We have new product launches, so maybe somebody wasn't interested before, but now that we have all these brand new products, maybe they're
Go message them now. Go do it now. Target them now. Do it.
interested in something we came out with last week, you know? So just because they were interested before doesn't mean they won't be interested now. Just because people in your hometown are interested doesn't mean you can't find people in other areas that are through social media, and I can show you how to do that. And just because it worked or it didn't work for someone else doesn't mean that it won't work for you. And so you are totally in charge of your life. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and even if you're not interested in doing this business, I hope that you hear this message, that you are so worthy of more than where you're at right now, even if where you're at is great, because right now my life is awesome. But I know I'm worthy of so much more, and I've only scratched the surface of what God has for me and what He's intended for my life to be for Him. And so I want to just challenge you with that. And if this is something that you can't get out of your mind, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe it is because you're meant to go against the grain. Maybe it is because you're meant to do this business. Maybe it is because you're meant to change lives with the dreams that you have. So don't squash those dreams. Don't let these fears overtake your head. Don't let these fears, cause you to say no. It's everything that you know you were meant to say yes to. So that's just my encouragement for you today.
Okay, that's pretty much all for that one. She was just ending and saying goodbye. So I'm gonna scoot closer in the middle. But I've pretty much said everything I need to say for this. But I hope you guys see where I'm coming from here. Let me know if you have any experiences down below, if you want to leave them there. If you have anything you ever want to send me, I would love to react to it. I just think it's ridiculous. You can do so much better than joining one of these, I swear. And it's really not profitable for most people, especially right now in 2020. They are being hurt a lot more. People are, but most of it's not for the better. The FTC knows about this, is trying to crack down on it because of all the people that do lose money. And I'm not saying it's a scam, but I don't know. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, though. Thank you so much to my patrons for being here on my Patreon. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, see you guys later.